Hello, you're welcome to the Football Rocket for your concise content. Finally, you have the boys back in London and are set to train for the first time in the season at Cobham. And so you have the likes of Bruno, the super Estevao William trained for the first time with the boys. A small setback coming from the camp indicates that Christopher Nkunku would have an extended holidays and wouldn't join to train with the squad. Given a small setback, he's harboring a small injury according to reports. But come on, we already understand boy has future set away from Cobham, so it's only wise he doesn't return for training. So it's supposed to be a very brief pre-season in just about 4 days training before our first pre-season match against Bayer Leverkusen. Then in 2 days, that's 10th of August, we play AC Milan. That's a very mind-blowing schedule, but it's what it is. So we play our first match in the Premier League against Crystal Palace. Finally, Chelsea announced Hato. You're welcome, the best left-back potential in the world currently. In the first interview with Hato, he says that he had a very deep thought into his future. Finally, he conceived that, judging from his skill set and the way and manner Chelsea play, joining Chelsea was the best option. On the talks between Areebal Leipzig and Chelsea for the potential signing of talisman in Xavi Simons, in the past hours, there's not been much development except for a few outlets reporting that in the last conversation between the two clubs, Areebal Leipzig continued to bring up the name Tariq George. George, in his own opinion and interest, would have wanted a loan in which he comes back to Chelsea for the love he has for the club. But by the look of things, it looks like currently permanent transfer is more likely on the card for the youngster. Elsewhere at Manchester United, there's been lots of reports linking their talisman in Bruno Fernandes away from the club. But according to Simons and Fabrizio Romano, there's not been any contact whatsoever between the camp of Bruno Fernandes and Al Nassr. And so, United fans can cheer. Finally, at Arsenal, after the Gunners brought in Mosquera, there's been lots of reports linking them to a second one in Ousmane Diomande from Sporting. But the current deal I can confirm to you that Arsenal have tapped on is that of Eberechi Eze. Eze had £68 million release clause, which Arsenal went ready to pay. They rather want to do the deal at £55 million. The release clause expired today, and so we live to see how Arsenal go about real-time negotiations with Crystal Palace to finalize the move for Eberechi Eze. Thank you very much for your time. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also follow me on TikTok and Facebook. Your efforts to promote this community is always appreciated.